Welcome to our It's Electra series.
In this series, we're going to share with you gear based on and inspired by the Electra distortion circuit.
Join us on this journey where we get the most tone out of the least circuit. Today we're looking at the MPC-2 Dynamic Fuzz cartridge.
Right, so this would be the second cartridge in kind of our mini-series within a series of looking at all the cartridges in the MPC line. Like Pat said, the Dynamic Fuzz. River City Amps, I think. The website, there'll be a link down below. We found this awesome MPC manual on their site.
Right.
It's like a 44-page manual. Breaks down every module, breaks down the guitars and stuff. So we're kind of using this as our guide to explaining these things. And what I wanted to point out from that manual, I thought was really interesting on the fuzz. When you engage the fuzz, if you have the knob at 0, you basically don't hear much of a difference. When you get the knob to 5, it's supposed to be 50-50. 50% fuzz, 50% your normal guitar signal. And as you roll it up to 10, you get all fuzz. Now, there's some inherent problems here. Like we've said this before, some of these circuits are a little noisy, a little buzzy. Our knob is a little noisy, a little buzzy.
All OG stuff.
But yeah, we're jumping right into it. So
in number 1, which is both pickups, again with it disabled, the effect and through the Tyler.
And those would be in series. So we think that's the recommendation. We think because that's going to be pushing a little bit harder than the other positions would be.
So this is it without the effect.
Pay a lot of money for that vintage static in the knob.
That's right.
One more thing before we get away from the guitar. Can you roll the fuzz all the way up, play a little bit, and back the volume knob back? Like a couple times, maybe.
Yes. There's all the glorious hiss.
So the reason, the point behind that is these things are going to be wired in this guitar pre-volume knob. So a lot of times people, when they're playing a fuzz pedal, are going to roll their volume back to like clean it up and stuff, but that's not going to work here.
No.
But you're actually just turning the gain knob back, kind of. So then the next thing that we always are going to do in these, and this is the actual module that came with the guitar when we bought the guitar, is plug it into Steve Higdon's the box. We've been calling it the box.
He built the box.
Plug it in there, hit it with 2 different guitars, hit it with PRS, hit it with the Strat, although I have no idea what I'm going to play on.
Yeah, but you're fuzzier than I am. You'll be fine.
All right, so PRS, we're just going to... Let's go all the way up. and then switch to you.
Careful, I might become a volume knob guy.
So I'm going to need to go back. Josh Scott did an episode on JHS show where he showed an MPC guitar and then showed one by Built that they had built from effects. I need to know, did he have them put... Built, they're doing that. They're on their website. I should go look. I need to know if those are pre-volume or post-volume. Because if it were me wiring, like if I was going to get... I'm really starting to like this kind of idea of having them build into the guitars. I would definitely want it post-volume up.
Right.
It's just that much more versatile then. So, anyway. MP2 Dynamic Fuzz. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the notification bell, like button anytime you interact with the show. Really helps us out. I forgot to ask if you had anything.
No, other than I was amazed both when you turned the volume down and I turned the volume down. It got cleaner and almost seemed a little louder at times because it wasn't so compressed.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive. I was pretty scared. That
It was a nice top end and stuff.
Yeah, I was enjoying the volume knob. I got a little scared. Look out.
We'll convert them yet.
No.
So with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. Good night, everybody.